Well, here it is, 2025, and I was kind of looking through some of my old action cameras and thought, you know, this one here is still a really good camera. Which one is it? Well, it's the Sony FDR-X3000, and it's still such a popular action camera, and I say that because there's a channel called Bald and Bankrupt, and he uses this camera all the time in all of his travel videos. And he records at 1080p 60 frames per second, which is what I'm recording in right now. And what was so groundbreaking about this camera? Well, back in 2016, it recorded 4K 30 frames per second at a whopping 100 megabits per second. That's a big deal for 2016. That's only 9 years ago. Think about that. And its biggest claim to fame has got to be the BOSS system, the balanced optical steady shot, where the whole lens assembly would move. That was the stabilization for this camera. And then it had forward-facing stereo microphones, so you could get some really good audio with it. Now, I'm out here at the duck park, and we're gonna take a look at some ducks in their natural habitat on this cold Texas day. And this is not even a very sunny day. It's very overcast right now. Sun kind of peeks out every once in a while. You can see the image quality is still very good on this camera. I mean, what are some of the great things about the Sony FDR-X3000? Image quality, number one, it's compact size. Yes, it doesn't have a view screen so that you can see what you're recording, but the field of view is so wide on it, you don't have to worry about that. Just point it in a general direction. The forward-facing microphones are great. It even has a tally light up front. This is 2016, mind you. Click it, the front of the camera, front little tally light. Now, a lot of people, they complained about the vulnerability of the lens and that it could be damaged very easily and it's not replaceable. Well, you know, Sony, they did come up with something, and it's this little lens cover right here that goes over the front of the lens, so you can smash that and still protect the lens on the camera. One thing I wish that Sony would develop another action camera. This is 2025, and I think that the market is ripe to where Sony color science, image quality, and reintroduce that BOSS system along with maybe some electronic image stabilization to give us something new for 2025. I doubt it's going to happen. I think the last one was the Sony, I don't remember. I'll put it on the bottom of the screen here. But that was their last action camera. Wish that they'd try again. And this one recording 1080p at 60 frames per second, you still get nice quality footage. 4K is great with this camera. That's why I'm glad after all these years, I still kept the Sony FDR-X3000. Really good camera all the way around. And yes, if it gets a little bit hot and you record 4K for a long time at 100 megabits per second, you have the camera has a propensity where the glue will get a little bit soft and the lens focus can change on it. That was a problem. Even Casey from Camera Conspiracies, he likes this camera. So much so that I think he tried to fix his and even got another one. Luckily for me, knock on wood, mine's still in focus and still works very good. So the Sony FDR-X3000 is a good camera? Yeah. After all these years, 9 years, mine still works flawlessly. Tell me in the comment section down below, you think Sony should put out another action camera? Kind of curious to see what your thoughts are. And Sony, if you're listening, hey, think about it. I mean, you're coming out with the A1, all these different mirrorless cameras, maybe put a little bit of budget aside and introduce another action camera. I would like it. Maybe the market would like it. Bye.